Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, English from Scratch. In this video, we will learn about must and mustn't. We will know their meaning, how to use them, how to form positive and negative sentences, and of course, how to form questions. Let's get started. When I say, you must do an action, this means that the action is very important and you have to do it. Or you can say that you are obliged to do it. Because if you didn't do this action, you may be in danger, be punished, or be in trouble generally. Look at this example here. I must learn. This means it is very important for me to learn. Let's now learn how the sentence is formed. We start with a pronoun like I, you, we, they, he, she, or it. I can also start with a noun, which is the name of the person that we want to talk about, like Mark or Monica. After the pronoun, use must. Then the infinitive, which is the base form of the verb without any additions. Let's take more examples now using other pronouns. He must brush his teeth. She must study before the test. It must drink. You must run fast in a race. We must train hard. They must clean their house. This is all about forming a positive sentence using must. Let's now learn how to form a negative sentence. Whenever you hear a negative sentence, you should know that you will use not. Add not to the modal verb. It will be must not. You can also say mustn't, the short form of must not. So what's the meaning of mustn't? When I say you mustn't do an action, it means that this action is not allowed, and it is very important that you never do this action, because if you did it, you may be punished, be in danger, or be in trouble. I mustn't make noise. This means it is very important for me not to make noise in the place where I am. Let's now learn how the sentence is formed. We start with a pronoun like I, you, we, they, he, she, or it. I can also start with a noun, the name of the person that we want to talk about, like what we said before when forming a positive sentence. After the pronoun use, mustn't. Then the infinitive, which is the base form of the verb. Let's take more examples using other pronouns. He mustn't sleep without brushing his teeth. She mustn't be late for class. He mustn't smoke in the hospital. You mustn't shout in class. We mustn't waste our time. They mustn't play football at home. This is all about the negative form of must. Now let's learn how to form yes or no questions. Now you want to ask whether an action is very important to be done or you aren't allowed to do it. Must I learn? Here you wonder if learning is important for you or not. When you form a yes or no question, you start with the modal verb. So you will start your question with must. Then any pronoun. I, you, we, he, she. Don't forget that you can also use a noun. Then the infinitive. And there should be an answer to the question. So if I said here, must I learn? The answer could be yes, you must, or no, you mustn't. But here, of course, we should use yes, you must. Let's take more examples for questions and answers. Must he brush his teeth? Yes, he must. Must she study before the test? Yes, she must. Must it drink? Yes, it must. Must you smoke in the hospital? No, I mustn't. Must we shout in class? No, we mustn't. Must they play football at home? No, they mustn't. This is all about forming yes or no questions using must. Let's recap now. Must means an action that is so important to be done. For example, I must do my homework. Mustn't means an action that should never be done. For example, I mustn't park here. To form a positive or a negative sentence, you start with the subject, which could be a pronoun or a noun, then must or mustn't, then the infinitive, which is the base form of the verb. To form a question, start with must, then the subject, which could be a pronoun or a noun, then the infinitive, which is the base form of the verb. For example, must he brush his teeth? The answer is yes, he must. Here is a challenge for you. I want you now to form a positive and a negative sentence using must and mustn't. In the comments, I will be happy to check your sentences. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more lessons. See you later.